So I got an email the other week and it asked me what songs I listen to inspire myself, motivate myself, and things like that. At first I was just gonna use singles on Sunday to talk about it, but I realized there were other songs I wanted to speak to, and at the same time I wanted to go into depth, so I brought it here to ask the guru. To be perfectly honest, there are a ton of songs that really get me going and get me in the right mindset, so I just want to touch on a few of them that always do the trick for me. But remember guys, just because this is what gets me going doesn't mean it's gonna have the same effect on you. When it comes to a song that really gets you inspired or motivated, it's about as personal as music gets at any point. But these are my favorites, I hope you dig them. The first song I want to speak to is Tom Petty and the Heartbreakers doing the song Runnin' Down a Dream. You might think that this song has been played so much over the years that it's become cliche, but the fact of the matter is there's still such a killer riff here, a fantastic lyric, and it has a great mood if you decide to listen to it with fresh, honest ears. Whether I'm out running or I'm working on the daily guru, this song always does the trick for me. It refocuses me, it lifts my spirits, and it just gets me in a better mood. I mean, even the title itself is pretty much what I try and do every single day. And it's one of these songs I just can't not sing along with, and it's always had a prominent space on my playlist. Another song I use to get myself motivated is definitely Gogol Bordello's Wanderlust King. To be honest, picking out just one of the Gogol songs that motivates me is almost impossible, because their entire catalog really has that effect on me, and I think most people that listen to this band feel the same way. But when I think about the bounce and the swing and the general tone of this song, it's definitely way up there on the list. The chorus has just the right words and this amazing energy and flow running underneath it all. And in many ways, this song is really the epitome of that sound and the allure that Gogol Bordello brings to every single song. And to tell you the truth, if this song doesn't get you motivated, you've got some serious problems. Another song I use to get myself in the right frame of mind is definitely Jerry Lee Lewis doing High School Confidential from Live at the Star Club Hamburg. I've talked about this album a number of times before, as I still believe it's the greatest live recording in history. And the energy on this song in particular is absolutely insane. I mean, there are points on this where Jerry sounds like he's trying to break his piano. He's playing so hard and so fast. Obviously, it has that killer early golden age of rock and roll sound to it, but it still has this bounce and this mood that's definitely on par with anything released recently. If you've ever wondered just how rock and roll managed to catch on so quickly, this is about as perfect an example as you'll find anywhere. And even after hearing it countless times, it never fails to get me going. Next up is Thin Lizzy doing Cowboy Song. This one is a little bit different than the others because it's more about the sentiment and the spirit of the song than the actual music. But don't get me wrong, the guitars here are as killer as ever and the melody is as addictive as hell. But at the same time, Thin Lizzy songs usually do rock a lot louder and a lot harder than this one. So I guess you could say this song is a bit more restrained in comparison to the rest of their catalog. The grind all across the track is superb, and Phil Lynnett's vocal may be the greatest of his career. This one just gets me every single time. It's that simple for me. A far more recent song that definitely fits in this category of tracks is Go by Estero. This song inspires me in the purest sense of that word, as even though this is a more ballad type song, the vocal and the lyric are absolutely gorgeous, and they really speak to me on a very deep level. You can really tell the proximity that she has to this lyric as she sings it, and even after countless spins, this one doesn't lose any of its impact. This to me is the perfect letter to family and friends that you've been forced to leave behind when you realize that you're destined for something bigger than the place you came from. And for that reason alone, this song is so empowering to me and it can regenerate me whenever I need it. Now, one of the biggest songs that absolutely has to be on this list is White Riot by The Clash. This is one of two songs that motivates me and inspires me more than anything. And I'm guessing this comes as a huge shock to absolutely nobody who watches my videos regularly. Clocking in at just under 2 minutes of punk perfection, this is the ideal song for me. It's got the anger, the frustration, the breakneck pace, and one of the most inspired vocal parts you'll ever hear anywhere. Whether it's social commentary on wealth or race, or my favorite line of "Are you taking over or are you taking orders?" this is just all I need. It's a great, quick brain reset for me, and it remains the second most heavily played song on my iPod. Which takes us to the final song I want to talk about, and it is the most heavily played song on my iPod by a long shot. And it's the one song that never fails to refocus, remotivate, and re-inspire me. It is, of course, Black Flag doing Rise Above. This is just all you need in every way possible. It's about busting through any and every obstacle in your path and achieving all you're capable of, regardless of any other circumstances. This one does tend to get written off from time to time due to the nature and the kind of legend that Black Flag has, but I've never known another song in my life that's had as much impact on me for such a long time as this one. Whether it's 2 a.m. writer's block, the last mile I need to get through, or just generally getting my head back in order, this song kicks me back into place every single time. So those are some songs that always motivate me and get me back into the right headspace whenever I falter here and there. If you've got a song that really motivates you, make sure you leave it in the comments so that I can add it to my list. And be sure to check back here every single day for all the music, news, reviews, and knowledge you'll ever need.